guys, so I just wanted to jump on and talk about some things that I have made and are currently working on. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So first I'm going to start with some works in progress. So we're going to actually start with this balloon giraffe that has been in the makes for a hot minute, and it is for the sole purpose because we have the head made, but it ended up being too big for its own britches. So we are going to try to rip the head out and redo it. But as you can see, we have a body, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 horns, and 2 ears for a giraffe. But until it gets a head, it is not going to be sold to anybody. Next, I have this adorable little pumpkin spice bee that I just haven't gotten to finishing yet. So for the pumpkin spice bees, it's gonna end up being about this big, and I do this mustard color, and then I do 4 rows of this terracotta, 2 rows of white, 4 rows of terracotta, and then back to mustard. I absolutely love my pumpkin spice bees, and they sold immediately at my first market that I had them. So the next work in progress that I have going is this beagle. So I'm using this Premier Parfait Chunky Skein, and I have the head started, I have an ear finished, and I have the body finished, but I just haven't really gotten anywhere with it since. And the last work in progress that we have are these sloths. So for the sloth, I actually have been having my mom help me in tackling making items for markets and making orders. So we've kind of been going back and forth, and she's been making some stuff for markets. She's also been making orders. I've been making stuff for markets. I've been making orders. So it's just kind of like a little thing that we've got going. And I actually taught her how to crochet. So she's been making the sloth. She's been making a lot of stuff actually, and she's getting really, really good. So next we are going, the last work in progress is this cow. And for the cow, we actually used this white, like velvety-ish yarn that I don't know if we don't have any more of, or if we don't know where it is or what happened to it, but this cow's actually in order, and none of the white that we have matches with this kind of yarn. So we cannot finish this cow until we can find that yarn. But next we're just going to move on to some things that I have finished recently. And we're going to start with some chickens. So I've actually really enjoyed making some chickens recently. These are not all the chickens that I've made recently. These are just the ones that I have with me. And this is actually snow cone yarn from Premier. And it's actually like fluffy. And we got that in licorice, pineapple, and root beer. And then we have this cream colored chicken as well. So we actually put poly pellets in the bottom of our chickens and of some of our other things so that they can stand up easier by themselves. The next thing that I have going is these pickles. They are actually emotional support pickles, and I absolutely adore my pickles. I had 4 of them made and 2 of them sold, and I'm so glad they did, so that means I can make more. The pickles I actually don't use a pattern for. I just increase to however many I want, and then I just go around and I add bobble stitches wherever, but I have to make sure to leave space for the face. I absolutely adore my pickles, and I definitely see more in my future. So the next thing is this cactus. So I actually have orders for more cacti that I'm going to have to make, but I absolutely love my cacti, and he is just precious. So the soil is actually crocheted as well. I don't know if you can tell, but it does take some getting used to because of using this thin yarn that I'm not normally used to working with, and we kind of you kind of have to get used to just going around aimlessly for 15 rounds. And you actually crochet all of these 3-4 pieces separately sew these two on, sew this one on, and you hot glue it to, this pot that actually has stuffing in it. So the next thing are, I love these, the turtles. So we've made lots of turtles recently, and I love every single ounce of every single one of them. I think they are absolutely the most precious thing. And we actually have a whole pyramid of turtles. So I absolutely love every single turtle that I have made. Hold on, I got some yarn tangled up in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's got caught around his fin, kind of like he's in the ocean. But I absolutely love these turtles, and I'm gonna go through individually and talk about every single one of them. This first turtle that we have here is a pumpkin spice turtle, and it is a take on pumpkin spice pumpkin pie turtle. I love this texture that we used because it is Premier Basics Chanel, and I love that this color matched so perfectly with the color of pumpkin pie. I was definitely skeptical at first, but I absolutely love it. And I love the whipped cream dollop. I love its fins. I love its body. I love its head. Oh, I just love everything. And next we have this cookies and cream turtle, which is definitely a bit bigger, bit larger, but it's supposed to be like an Oreo turtle. So I used a different texture for the shell to imitate like the cookie part of an Oreo. Next, I have this sunflower turtle with the sage green body colors. I absolutely love the sage green look, and I definitely see more sage green sunflower turtles in my future. Next is the apple pie turtle. Oh my goodness, I love everything about this guy, from its texture to its colors to the crisscross to the frill, to everything. And I definitely see more pie-themed turtles in my future. Look at them, they're just best friends. Next, I'm gonna save this guy for last. Next, we have this strawberry turtle, and I've actually had the shell made from a while back, and we just recently got to the body, the head, the fins, the tail, all that jazz. But I love how he turned out, and I'm definitely gonna make more of these. Last but not least, if I do say so myself, the best turtle that we have is this rose turtle. I love everything about this guy, from the color combination to the difficulty to, just everything. Look at him. This rose, I did not think that we were going to be able to pull it off, but we did, and I think it turned out absolutely awesome. But I'm not sure we're gonna make one of these again, because if you saw the short, go check that out. It was intense with all those stitch markers. Whew, but we pulled it off. So next thing that we have is this Pop-Tart that I actually just whipped up a couple nights ago. And it's my own pattern, but I love the color combination that I found on Pinterest. So it definitely needs some fixing, because as you can see, the lines are kind of warped, but it's because I didn't have a pattern. I used my own I just went with the flow. It didn't take much yarn at all. From a skein from a ball that was this big, it kind of went down to this big. So it doesn't use much yarn at all. So it's very good for leftover yarn that you have. If you just have a little ball of something that you're like, I need to get rid of this, use it on Pop-Tarts. So the next thing is this jumbo bear. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely in love with this guy. We just actually finished him about 30 minutes ago. I love him to the moon and back, and to the moon and back. This is actually a Crochet Grove's bear pattern. Oh my God, words cannot express how much I love this guy. And I actually finished him in about 2 days. The next thing is this cherry blossom bat. I really like the bat. A good thing about it is the head, the body, the tail. It's all one piece. You just have to make 2 ears, 2 wings, and sew them on. And I absolutely love the peacock stitches. I love the color that I chose. And I just love everything about this little guy. Next, I have this purple and gold variegated owl. So this owl is actually with yarn that I used for a custom order that somebody wanted a purple and gold variegated chicken a while back. And we had this yarn left over. We didn't really know what to do with it, so we decided to make it into an owl, and I absolutely love it. Next, we have this other bear that I made with Crochet Grove's bear pattern. I gave him a little yellow bucket hat. I love him so much, and I think he would be so cute holding a little bumblebee. We also have named him Professor Dunn. Next thing is these mushrooms. So we only have one on hand right now, and that's because they sold out. I love these guys so much, and I definitely see more of these in our future. I love that they can pop in and out and to the side, and I think it's a great addition to anybody's nightstand. The next thing that we have are these gnomes. I absolutely love all of the gnomes that we have made, and I think all these color combinations are absolutely great. This one is terracotta with seed pearl and white. This one is sand with seed pearl and agave. And this one is like a cream color with sand and orange. I absolutely love all of them, and we put poly pellets in the bottom so that they stand up by themselves. So the next thing is just one, and it is a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. So if you've ever seen the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes that come out seasonally every year, this is a take on that, from the green sprinkles to the red stripes. I love it all, and I think these would be great at a Christmas market. Next, we have this elephant, who I absolutely love to the moon and back. I think he's so cute. We've actually had him done for a while, but we just recently got to finishing it because we ran out of the yarn. His little trunk is absolutely so perfect, and I think he's the cutest thing ever, and he'd be so cute in a safari-themed baby room. Next, we have these pumpkins. So these pumpkins are actually really great because all the color combinations are absolutely endless. And the best part about it is that you don't have to do a magic circle. You actually just make a big long rectangle and fold it into a circle and cinch the ends together and add a stem. I think they're absolutely perfect, and the color combinations, as I said, are infinite, and I think any color combination you do would look awesome. Adding a face to them would also make them look really cool. Here's another gnome that I missed. It is this guy, but reversed, and I love them both. Next, we have this grand, big teddy bear. So I actually didn't expect it to be that big, but that teddy bear goes with an order with this turtle. So they actually ordered this for a baby room, and I think they absolutely look so good together. And my hope is that a teddy bear like this could be somebody's lifelong teddy bear that they take with them to college or something like that. But let's just say I hope a dog doesn't get to it. This turtle is pretty basic. It's just purple and pink, but it's just a little girl turtle, and I think she'll absolutely love it. Next, we have these two ducks. So these actually go as a pair, a mallard and a normal duck. I absolutely love both of them, and I think they go great together. They also get paired with a chicken, an eagle, and a flamingo, and I think that they make a great sibling duo. Next, we have this absolutely adorable pumpkin spice latte. Everything about this guy is just awesome. I love his whipped cream, I love his orange color, I love his face, I love his little pumpkin and his straw, and I think he's absolutely adorable. This pattern is actually from the Wonder Crochet, and you can check her out too. Next, we have this pretzel. So for this pretzel, all I did was I used terracotta, and I went around and made a big long circle. I twisted it to a pretzel, sewed it together, and added seeds, and it made a pretzel. I absolutely love this guy, and I think he would look awesome on a maybe like a pretzel truck or somebody that sells pretzels. I think it would be an absolute just masterpiece to anybody's living room. And then last but certainly not least, we have this flower. I love this flower. I love the color combination. I love everything about him, and I definitely see more flower color combinations in our future. So that is it for today's video. But if you would like to see more straight off the hook content, keep watching because we're definitely coming out with more. Keep watching all of our shorts and our long videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!